Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all the ages, welcome to Formula OCE Saturday Night F2. And we're here for round number 14 at the Belgium Grand Prix. And as you can probably guess, it's just me tonight. No Abyss, he's away on other matters. So it's just me tonight. Should you be also lucky? Yeah, so gonna be a fantastic race here tonight. Well, expect a lot of carnage here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is a wet race in the F2s, and apparently they're like 2-minute lap times in the dry. So expect 5-minute lap times in the wet. I mean, no point putting up the tyre graphic because it's all wet. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, this race. So, while we wait, we shall bring up the settings for you beautiful people. So, after the end of last week's race at Hungary, we have Korg taking the lead in the championship on 262 points. Dutch in second on 244. Could this be the biggest bottle in the history of F2 championships / F1 championships? Dutchy had like 1,000-point lead, and now he's second in the championship. Oxygen Thief is in third on 214. Goats for Life 2 is in fourth on 189, and VF1 Meek is in fifth on 155 points. Snags is in 6th on 151. Little T is in 7th on 136. Paddy Crow in 8th on 96. Green Goat's in 9th on 93. And Roscoe is in 10th on 78. In the Constructors, Univertosi is on 485 with MP2 on 422. ART is in 3rd on 280. And High Tech GP is in 4th on 275. Alright, so those are the current standings. We'll put, I'm pretty sure I put the settings at the end of last week's race. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out onto our YouTube channel. We just hit 30 subscribers, so we're slowly getting there. If you want to give us a subscribe on our YouTube channel, please do so. Also give us a follow here on Twitch as well. We're on 85 followers, so 15 away from the big old century. So any help is very, very much appreciated. Also, why not consider subscribing to us? We do 3 leagues a week, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, you know, you'll get weekly races, hopefully. With Sunday, we do have a new commentator, I do believe. So, you won't have to hear me commentate on Sundays anymore. You'll have someone else to commentate for you fine people. So we're on Dr. JDM2. He's going to be the first one to set a lap time in the Carlin car. Let's just ride on board with him up El Rouge. Let's see if he takes this flat out. No, he downshifts 1 gear. Let's have a look at Sparky. I think he went down. He downshift as well. But we'll go back aboard with Mr. Dr. JDM2. 37.0 in the first sector. Not too bad, but I'm sure he'll put some fuel into the car. King Chris 93 goes, how is everybody? Well, I am doing fantastic. How you doing, my dude? Yes, people, I do read the chat. So if you want to talk to us, feel free to. We'll try and talk to you guys as much as we can, especially if there's a lull in the race and there's no one battling. But we are qualifying. We've had 4 minutes already and no one set a lap time, as you would expect, as it's in the wet. But Dr. JDM will be the first one to set a lap time. He's just about to hit the second sector time split. That's very, very slow coming out of turn 15, I do believe. Coming through this final part of the track, which is, I think it's a favourite of everybody's. Don't quote me on that. I know a lot of people like this final sector here at Belgium. Ooh, small lift off there. Not too confident in the wet to go full throttle there. Coming towards the bus stop chicane. Ooh, a little bit slidey over the curb. Oh, that's a little bit wide. Oh, back end loss. No DRS. But up to the line, it is a 2:15.3. Sparky is into the pits. Stroker is invalidated. Korg's about to start a lap. So F1 Fanatical will be the next one to set a lap time. Hits the apex okay. At least it's a little bit better than Dr. JDM's, but Fanatical will post a 2:15.2, so just a tenth quicker than Doctor. Kritikama has invalidated. Who's that? Little T is also invalidated. Oh my god, guys, can he stop corner cutting? Crack. I'm just going to call you Crack. He's up in the P3 with a 2:16.9. Yeah, so he's up in the P3, so very nicely done. I'm sure he can go a little bit quicker. Let's just check his first sector. Let's see. Oh, he's the second up, so he can definitely go a lot quicker. Is that Stroker? He's invalidated. Who? I think that's Doctor. He's also invalidated. So we'll start on board with Craig. Let's check out his second sector times. It was nearly a second up in the first sector. You would expect him or her, I don't know. I don't know. Expect this person to be over a second quick in the middle sector, but a little bit slow in pull on, coming out of pull on, but coming through this little left-right chicane. Oh, gets on the curb a little bit. That's not what you want to do in these treacherous conditions. Oh my god, just look at that spray, man. It's coming in sideways. Jeez, these. Oh, it's Korg. Whoops. And Lando Norris is in the chat, apparently, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I was racing today. One of my favourite tracks. Well, aren't you meant to be at Belgium, Lando Norris? As Korg gets it up with a 2:13.7, and I did miss Crack's middle sector, so I do apologise. I was reading the chat, so I got to keep an eye on the track action. Oh, that's in a validation, but oh, he's slowing down. Oh, he's out of fuel. He should have just came in. I think Crack was up on his time. As Kritikama goes to the top with a 2:11.3. Urban Grove is up in the P3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Very nicely done from the Urban man. Fanatical is coming. Well, he's going to come in actually. Sparky's on an out lap. Stroker is not validated, so we'll stay on board with Stroke Race. 65.71. We'll just check his middle sector. It says purple, but can't really take much into that. We'll have a look at Stroke. He's on a 64.0 middle sector. What's 60.5? Cruder. Okay. He's 4 seconds off the pace so far. That's not too bad. He's probably just going to get used to the conditions. Stroker gets a bit of a tank slap, but he'll post his first lap time. It's a 2:18.9, so I'm sure he can go a little bit quicker than a 2:18. Who is that? That's Chris. All right, Chris. I'm expecting big things from Chris today. I'm expecting pole and a win here from Chris. He said he's the god at F2, so we shall see. He's up in the P2 with a 2-minute 13.0. So not a bad lap. As Korg, he does improve, but stays P3. I think it's... No, it's not Little T. Might be Kruder. Yes, Kruder Karma. He's out of fuel. Snags. He's about to start a lap. Sparky. Let's have a look at Sparky's middle sector. It is a 37.9. So we'll quickly go on to Sparky's middle sector. Let's have a look. 61.4. So about a second off Kruder's time. Oh, this is going to be drama. This is going to be drama. Oh my good golly gosh. And he does not get invalidated. I thought that was going to be a drama there. Oh, running out of fuel in these cars is the worst possible feeling. But Sparky got away with it. It might have cost him a little bit of time, but he'll post a 2-minute 13.9. But half a second off Korg. So he might gain a couple of tenths. As Sparky does a pirouette there, coming out of turn 1. And who is that? That is Dr. JDM is about to start his lap time. But he went wide at turn 1, so we're just going to keep an eye on that. As Jenny is starting a lap time. Chris is half a second up here, ladies and gentlemen. So they'll put him at 12.5. Still 1.2 behind Kruder Karma, but with more laps in him, I'm sure he'll nab pole position here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As our V2, let us know who's your prediction for pole position here tonight. As Chris comes in, he was half a second up out of the middle sector. Oh, he's out of fuel. So, smart plays, young man. Smart plays. See, he said he's the god of F2. There's a couple of cars going slow. It's Korg. And I think Stroke. Yeah, it is Stroke. So, they're both out of fuel. There's a yellow car, it's fanatical, coming around to start his lap time. Chunky Snags. Well, he's gone purple middle sector. We won't check out his time just yet, but we'll stay on board with Snags, Budding Snags. He's currently P10, haven't set a lap time yet, so we do have a top 9. Still waiting on 4 more people to set lap times, but here comes Snags into the bus stop chicane, out of bus stop. A little bit of a correction on the wheel, but he'll set a lap time of a 2:11.683. Up in the P2, about 3 tenths behind Kruder Karma. Not a bad lap, I must say. Not a bad lap, as Sparky, I should say, is going to come into the lane. Yes, he is. Doctor is going to come into the lane. And, yep, he's invalidated as well. So we got top 10 having set lap times, but Jenny is going to come in as well and not set a lap time just yet. Little T. Well, he's going very slowly, so he's obviously haven't got the confidence to go flat out in this car just yet. Stay on board with Little T71. Coming through the bus stop chicane, he'll definitely set a lap time, which it will give him a reference point to beat, and it's a 2-minute 12.1 up into P3. I mean, it's under a second of Kruder Karma's time, so it ain't bad, but Lil T can definitely go a lot quicker. So we're waiting on Dutchy and Jenny to set lap times. We got a top 11 of currently it is Karma. It snags into the fence here, ladies and gentlemen. Chunky Snags has bended into the fence, so he'll be coming in for a new front wing. Lil T's up in the P3 currently. Chris is in 4th. Korg is in 5th. Sparky's in 6th. Urban Grave is in 7th. Fanatical is about to set another lap time. He does improve, but stays P8. Dr. JDM is in P9. Crack is in P10, and Stroke Race 6571 is in P11. And Dutchy and Jenny are out there now, so this is going to get interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna be very interesting. Let's stay on board with Lil T. 2 tenths up in the first sector. Let's just stay on board with Lil T 71 through this last little bit of the track, unless he decides to come in. No, he's gone for a half spin. He's probably lost all that time gained, so he'll be definitely coming here. 3 tenths down. Down on his time, so he'll be definitely coming in. And he's actually out of fuel, so not a great lap time or lap for Lil T, but he probably just ran out of fuel at the worst possible time. As the rain looks like it's easing up, is there a way we can see the rain again from like side on like before? No. Dutchy and Jenny having their own little squabble here, and Stroke is just right behind him, so hopefully he doesn't get caught up into too much drama. But the rain has definitely eased off. It's not as heavy as when we first started, so could we see these cars go onto some dry tyres at the end? Potential? There's always potential, but someone round. It might have been Sparky. No yellow flags are out, so who knows? Reptile, of course it's raining. Yeah, Reptile, where are you, my dude? Come join in. Oh, Sparky got into the curve. You don't want to. It's going to cost him the start of his lap. Ooh, that's not great. Fanatical is going to come in. Yes, he is. Chris, the guy that said he was a god at F2, has not spun out, ladies and gentlemen. Just like to point out that there, he has not spun out. Korg is just up on his time. Not by much. He's still going to put him in P5. He needs to find another 4 tenths just to beat Chris's time. And Chris is gone for another lap. As we got 12 minutes remaining in this qualifying session. At least we do have. Ooh, Cracks. Oh, Cracks is put off to the side to let drivers through. Not a bad ploy there. What are you? All right. Doctor is starting his lap, and the rain has eased off a little bit more from what I can see. So, with 11.5 minutes remaining, could we see some dry tyres at the end? We're just going to have to wait and see. Korg, he's half a second up. So they'll put me at 12.9, so they'll put him up at the P4, but he'll still be 8 tenths behind Lil T, our championship leader. After Dutchy's had a mare the past few races, can Korg put himself up there? It is a 2-minute 12.435, and it is P4, but he's still 1.1 behind Karma. Dutchy goes to the top with a 2-minute 10. Jenny does a 2-minute 12.5. So Dutchy, the first man into the 2-minute 10s. It's nearly a 2-minute 9. The sweat. With 10.5 minutes remaining, I'm expecting Dutchy to somehow bottle this race. As we don't know what the race is going to be like here, ladies and gentlemen. Could be anything, as everybody's now set lap times. So, ooh, that was a very late call, stroke race. That was a very, very late call. Probably just said, you know, these tyres are donezo. Who's that? Chris is 2 seconds up, so it's a 2-minute 11.0. 2-minute 10.945 puts Chris up into P2 here, ladies and gentlemen. P2. Still 6/10 off Dutchy's time, but Chris is probably just waiting for that slipstream up this straight here into the race. Is that Korg? Yeah, that's Korg. It's not. That's Dutchy. I think. Oh shit! Jenny's had a spin. Has Little T got some wing damage? It doesn't look like it. Could be like that really, really lime green color, where it's very, very annoying to drive with. We'll stay above Little T and see if he does come in or not, but I'd be shocked if he did not get some wing damage trying to navigate Jenny's car. He's going very slowly. It could have minor wing damage. Let's see if Little T comes in. Luckily, it was on an outlap, not on an actual lap. Let's see, Little T. Yep, he did get some damage. Ooh, D. Bit of controversy here, ladies and gentlemen. Who's that? It's Chris going around. Yep, he's out of fuel. Alright. Under 8 minutes here in this Belgium qualifying session. Dutchy is on provisional pole. He's actually retired from the session. Alright. Alright. Chris is in P2, 6/10 behind him. Kritakama is in P3. Chunky Snacks is in P4. Lil T P5. Korg, our championship leader, is in P6. Sparky P7. Jenny in P8. Urban Growth P9. And the front Fanatical in P10. Crack is in P11. Doctor is in P12. And Stroke Race 6571 is in P13. Alright. So, Dutchy's gone and said, you know what, lads? Try and beat me, and I will give you 10 points extra. Can you imagine that if he actually did that? He won't, but, you know, he's very smug, saying 2-minute 10.341 is not going to be beaten, and I'm going to get pole position. Literally, someone's going to beat that time. I've got a feeling it's Chris. I've got a feeling Chris is going to beat that time. Lil T71 in the chat going, rip. Yeah. Well, I did catch it on stream for you, Lil T, if you want to talk about it. Lil T back out there. And it doesn't look like we're going to be onto dry tyres at the end of this session here, ladies and gentlemen. The rain is, if F2 cars could have intermediate tyres, then everybody will be on intermediates. But because F2 do not have intermediates, then, well, everybody's going to be slipping and sliding just like that. Into the fence, Little T goes, and you'll be coming in for another wing change. Sorry, Little T. Urban Growth is on a lap time. Doctors just past Eau Rouge. Cracks coming in. Probably to retire, because it doesn't look like the wet tyres are going to be the fastest tyre around here anymore. But we'll start board with Open Grove 5983. He's currently in P9, looking to move up the leaderboard. And just remember, we're going to have 2 races here tonight as per usual. We got the feature race and the sprint race. Feature race, this quali session will decide the grid order for the feature race. Ooh, Urban, a little bit shaky there. Lucky he kept it out of barriers. So he can go again. And whoever finishes first in the feature will start P8 in the sprint race. And whoever finishes P8 in the feature race will start from pole position. So this session is all important because you want to get as many points as you can in the feature race as Urban Grove decides to come in. He's probably thinking, yeah, the tyres aren't working for me anymore, lads. Oh, Little T stayed out, so you must have not got any damage. And you know what? I did mark Dutchy for retiring really early, but doesn't look like doesn't look like anybody's gonna beat that time. The doctor's 1.5 seconds up, but it's what's that? 13.8. It'll put him in P9. But that's very wide. And Doctor does a 13. He still goes P9. It could have. He did lose a little bit of time at the bus stop, but he's 1.1 behind Jenny. It's still interesting. It's still interesting. He can still find some time somewhere with 3.5 minutes to go, but he's gonna have. Everybody's gonna have one more lap left. Strokes doing his lap. But let's have a look at Korg. Not sure if I saw his time, if it was up or down, but he's across the line. It's a 2 minute 11.4 P4. He's just a 10th behind Krutakama, who's out there now. But Chris is still out. He's about to start a lap time. And I think he'll be the last one to cross the line. No, Urban Grove will be. He is now out there. So pretty much everybody out there is out there except for Dutchy and Crack. He's still into the pit lane. Probably waiting for the last possible minute to get out there. But he might have to hurry up and get out there as soon as possible. Otherwise he's going to have no time. As Little T goes to the top, and Dutchy is spitting chips everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. He is throwing controllers at the window. And Little T from out of nowhere, a 2 minute 9.864. Wowzers. Wow, that's all I've got to say. Chunky Snags is up there in P1, 2 minute 9.7. Oh, Dutchy is really spitting gravy now here, ladies and gentlemen. He is actually bottled qualifying. He's gone too early here, ladies and gentlemen. Sparky stays P8, and someone has joined. Oh dear. Not sure who that is, but okay. I think it's Kruta. Yeah, Krutakama is. Oh, he's a second up, nearly 2 seconds up here. This could get pole position. It's a 2 minute 9.1, nearly in the 2 minute 8s. Oh my God, Dutchy is spitting chips here, ladies and gentlemen. He is frothing at the moment. Korg does a 2 minute 11.0, nearly 2 seconds off the pace as Stroke Race, ladies and gentlemen, is up into P12 and he's at the back, but he's not starting last. And Craig's not coming out, and neither's Doctor, so they both won't be improving. Oh dear, as Little T's out of fuel. Chris has invalidated. He's under 30 seconds remaining. He needs to get a hurry on. Dutchy, you're spitting chips, right? Dutchy's going in the chat. Oh, I'm not spitting chips. I'm not angry. You know, he is, ladies and gentlemen. He's actually gone too early. And oh, he's missed out. Has Chris? Oh dear, nobody's really on a lap. And I think that Snags at the depth. It's a 2-minute 9-0. Kurudakami's 4/10 down. That is it. But Snags is going to get pole position from absolutely nowhere. I think that's Jenny. Yeah, Jenny's around. Yeah, he's 4/10 up now. Oh my god, game. Why are you messing my head like this for? What are you doing? Kurudakami beating the 2-minute 8s. Kurudakami now pole position at the end. It's a 2-minute 8.5 and he's got there. Jenny is not going to be improved. Neither is Korg. Fanatical. Urban Grove. P9. Fanatical. At the bus stop chicane. He's a second up. But it's not going to be enough for pole position. It's a 2-minute 12. He's up in the P9. Doctor's in P11. But that is it. And Korg is out of fuel. Kurudakami from absolutely nowhere. I mean, that's a lie. He gets pole position by half a second with Snags in P2, Little T in P3. Dutchy will be fuming that he's on pole position. So another qualifying bottle from Dutchy once again. Jenny's in 5th. Chris is in 6th. He just missed out onto the line by, I think it was like 3 or 4, about 3 seconds he missed out. Korg's in 7th as he's finally retired from the session. Well, Dutchy, you're retired from the session, so how can I comment on your helmet? There's the qualifying results here, ladies and gentlemen. Kurudakami gets 4 valuable championship points for nabbing pole position. Snags in P2, Little T P3, Dutchy P4, Jenny's in 5th, Chris is in 6th, Korg's in 7th, our championship leader, Sparky P8, Fanatical P9, Urban Growth P10. Outside the 10, we've got Doctor JDM in P11, Stroke Race 6571 in P12, and Crack is in P13. 6.5 seconds off the pace. Alright. Oh, what a qualify! I hope the race is just as exciting as that. What a qualifying session here, lads. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a dry start to the race. So just waiting for the drivers to do their race strategies. Oh, Chris has readied up. Naughty. Naughty, Chris. You gotta wait for Dutchy to ready up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of the league, Aro Dutchy, has said I have to comment on his helmet. And I will do that once everybody is in. Just doing the wait. All right, we'll get everything up for you, lovely people. All right, tires. Everybody's onto the softs. All right, Dutchy. That's his. That's his helmet. He's doing a tribute to Antoine Hubert. Very nicely done has Dutchy. Unfortunately, this is the only angle that we can see it coming up Eau Rouge. You just see it. Unfortunately, you can't change other camera angles on spectator mode. Hopefully, in the next game, that might happen once it's released. But yes, Dutchy doing the tribute for Antoine Hubert. Very nicely done. Our League Una. Alright, Dutchy, that's enough screen time for you. We want to talk about this man, Krudakama. He's in pole position. He'll lead the pack. Will Snags stay behind him after turn 1, going up Eau Rouge, get that slipstream, or will Krudakama just let him through at turn 1 and get that slipstream? I think the wild card here is a little T71. Gonna be interesting coming out of the first corner. And then Dutchy's in 4th, Jenny's in 5th. I guess they're all wild cards. The man most in danger is Krudakama, but if he gets off to a good start, as everybody's on the soft tyres, so they'll be doing the soft to either mediums or hards. I'm not sure what the tyres are for this track, but Krudakama needs to slow down, as everybody... Dutchy's all the way back here, and Krudakama is nearly at the bus stop. So, Krud and Snags need to slow down, and I think that's the game that just took over Krudakama's car. And Craig's just at the back here, warming up his tyres. He's very, very smart play, the man in P13. Just let everybody go up to their grid order, or grid slots, and make their tyres nice and cool while his or hers, I'm not sure, I don't know. They will have the warmest set of tyres. Oh my god. Krudakama, your car is smoking. Just look at that. His car is smoking. And not the good kind of smoking. Alright. Oh. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 lights. Any time now, game. And it's lights out and away we go. Alright, Snags gets off to a good start. Found the outside of Krudakama. Krudakama stays on the inside line. Oh, I need to have a look at this. All these yellow flags. Fanatical is at the back here, so something has happened with Fanatical. Oh my god, they were going side by side, was Crack and Stroke, but Snags runs a little bit wide. Dutchy somehow up into P4. Lil T's down from P3 to P4. Sparky and Urban Grove, but here comes Chunky Snags down the inside of the chicane. Oh no. No. He holds back, but Krudakama runs a little bit wide around the outside. He's Chunky Snags. No, he holds off. Dutchy also right there. Oh, this is going to be a 4-way scrap here for the lead. Potentially, Dutchy goes down the inside of Snags, and there's a bit of contact there. I think some front wing might have come off Snags' car. Lil T's up in the P4. Jenny is up in the P5. Corg's in P6, our championship leader. He's a bit behind Dutchy at the moment, but I don't think he'll have the championship lead after the feature race unless Dutchy somehow messes it up. As Jenny has overtaken Little T, as Dr. and Chris are going side by side. Oh no, Dr. has had a spin. Ooh, might be some bit of controversy there here, ladies and gentlemen. RL Dutchy looking for a move on the Krudakama. You're like sector 2 and 3. It's behind him, but Dutchy is up in the P1 here, ladies and gentlemen. And can we say, are we shocked? Oh my god, Jenny looking for a move on the outside. Coming towards the bus stop chicane. Oh my god. Oh, that's a big corner cut from Jenny. Oh my god. Oh, there's contact. Oh dear. Oh no. Hmm. Yeah, that's not great. And the game has decided to mess up. Oh dear. Oh my. What the? Alright. Are we doing a lobby restart? I don't think so. I think everything's updated itself. Alright, so Dutchie's up in the P1, Critic Karma P2, Chunky Snags P3, Little T P4, Corg's in 5th, Sparky's in 6th, Urban Grove is in P7, there's a little four-way scrappy for P4, Jenny is in 8th, after that spin, Crack's in P9, Chris is in P10 with a bit of controversy, Fanatical P11, Stroke Race in P12, and Dr. with a 3-second time penalty is in P13. And oh my god, Chris and Crack going side by side through this little left-right chicane, and Chris gets the move done in. He's up into P9. Now can he go and catch Jenny and the others and be involved in this scrap? And Dutchie's already pulled out a 1.3 second gap over Krutakama. Is he already tyre saving? Sparky gets a 3-second time penalty. And we already, it's 13 laps here, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully it's nice and short. 58 for Dutchie with the fastest lap point. Someone's already coming in. Oh, Chris is coming in. He must have got some wing damage. And Crack's also coming in. So they both be wanting a safety car. Alright, so we have a four-way scrap. Oh, Dutchie's in a fence! Oh my god, that's a safety car. Oh, that has... Oh my god, Dutchie! Thank god for ghosting. Oh my gentle Jesus. Dutchie he's probably hit the curb going up the Rouge, and he's got no front wing. And Chris and Crack have been blessed here with the safety car. That's going to help them both out. Dutchie will probably come out. So now, this is going to be interesting. Who comes in now for the medium tyres to go to the end? Is it too soon? It has. I think everybody has to come in. 10 laps on the mediums. I'm not sure what the tyre wear is like with the F2s here at Belgium. You would think that everybody will have to come in. As Fanatical gets a drive-through penalty. Oh, that's not great. I tell you what, luckily no one started on the medians, because they'll be the biggest loser. As Krutakama's snag stays out. Little T is in. I believe. Nah, they're wrong team. Cork's in. Sparky's in. Urban's in. Dutchie's definitely in because he's got no front wing. Jenny is in. Fanatical is in. Doctor will be in. Stroke is in. So everybody's in apart from Chunky Snags. That is interesting. What is Snags' play here? I'm pretty sure you have to do use 2 compounds of tires. I think. I don't think you can do a no stop in these cars. Urban Grove's back out there on the softs. Huh. Interesting. Dutchy is out in P7, by the way. Chris is back up in the P8 and Craig's in P9. Stroke is now finally coming out, and same with Fanatical. So the safety car has come out at probably the worst time for the soft guys, because 10 laps on the mediums probably not that high, but I don't know what the tyre wear is like with these cars here at this track. But Snags hasn't pitted, and Urban Grove is back out there on softs. Big, interesting choices, especially those two. We'll get you up to date with the fastest lap. That's currently held by Dutchy with a 58.421. Penalties, we have Sparky has 3, Jenny has 3, and Doctor has 3, with Fanatical a drive-through. There might be some penalties post-race as well, so stay tuned for that. With next week being at Monza, we'll be sure to update you what happened with the steward inquiries. Hopefully Abyss is back. If not, then I'll let you know. 100%. Just someone has to remind me next week. Yeah. So come out of the bus stop. Snags is still staying. Oh my god. Yep. Yep, Sparky, 5-second penalty, yep. That's exactly what happened to me in another league race. Urban Grove's got no wing damage, so he's lucky in that regard. So once the two at the back, Stroke and Fanatical, catches up, Fanatical cannot overtake on the safety car. So lap 5 of 13, 9 racing laps to go. The safety car will be in this lap. Has Snags bottled? I think he has. Unless he can gap everybody, it has to be like 10 seconds a lap quicker than everybody. And I'm not sure with Urban Grove. I don't know why he didn't come in and change his tires. Oh my god, what's going on at the back here? Fanatical, what are you doing, Fanatical? You know you can't overtake under safety car. Oh my god, one of those two is going to spin out. One of those two is going to spin out. Oh my god! What is going on? And Fanatical's just snapped another position. Safety cars in this lap. I have no idea what's going on at the back here. I have no idea. Reptile, if you're watching, you know what to do. Oh, what is Fanatical doing? Is Fanatical even in his car? Is this another? Is this an oxygen thief moment? I think this is an oxygen thief moment. I don't think Fanatical is in his car. Oh my god, there's front wing damage going every which way. Alright, well, we'll continue on. Snags is going to lead the pack. And it's green flag racing right now. So we'll watch back. Coming into turn 1. Kurikama still into P2. Korg's up into P3, so he's done a fantastic job. He'll be in net P2 once Snags comes in. Sparky's in P4. Overgrowth P5. Little T P6. Dutchy P7. Chris P8. Fanatical P9. Jenny P10, Crack is in 11th, Doctor's in P12th, and Stroke Race is in 13th. But everybody up ahead has got penalties and needs to pit. With 8 laps remaining, Jenny and Fanatical are swapping. But this is Fanatical down the inside. Oh my god! Big contact! Oh my god! Jenny's into the fence. Same with Fanatical. Oh my god, there's going to be another safety car. There's going to be another safety car. We'll go back on board with the lead of the fight. There's so much happening. I am lost for words, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what's going on. I will be shocked if there's not another safety car. Here comes Kurikama. He's going around the outside of this left-right. No, Snags goes a little bit wide. Will Kurikama take advantage of that? Yes, he will with the better traction. And he's up in the P1, Snags is in P2. Oh, I thought there was a little bit of contact, but no. Doctor, another 3-second time penalty. Snags has a time penalty. Oh, is that a 3-seconder? Yes, it is. Oh, that is not great. So, Kurikama is now into the race lead. Can Korg make a move onto Snags? And Snags is now finally coming in. Sparky's up in the P3. Could he get a podium? Could Sparky get a podium? Urban Grove is up in P4, but he'll have to change his tyres. I'm pretty sure you have to. As Jenny is into the lane. Oh my god, Sparky's had a spin! Oh no, I've put the commentator's curse on him. Oh, I'm so sorry. Little T has been hounded by Aro and Dutchy for P4. Urban Grove is up into P3, but I'm sure you'll have to pit again. Korg's up into P2, pressurising Kurikama. This is going to be interesting. If Kurikama gets a penalty, I think Korg will win this. With 7 laps to go in this feature race here, ladies and gentlemen. And I think the sprint race might be 10 or 11 laps, so as Dutchy's moved up into P4, Stroke Race is up into P11. He could get some points here tonight, but he does have a 3-seconder. So the top 10 will get points. So if he's in range, he'll get points, as he will be in the points because Fanatical does have a drive-through penalty. So big interesting there. Jenny Gooch has a 3-second time penalty. There's going to be a lot of penalties post-race. I can see it happening. We go back on board with VO1 Korg and Kurikama's battle. We'll keep an eye on the battle with Urban, Dutchy and Lil T. Chris is not that far behind, 2.4 seconds behind Lil T. But if he can catch up, he could get himself a podium here tonight, as DRS is now enabled. So this will help Korg in his fight with Kurikama. Oh, Kurikama's in the fence! He's lost traction and Korg's taking the lead on this race. Now. But Kurikama will have DRS onto Korg, as Fanatical is now coming in to do his drive-through. I thought Snags was coming in again. Yeah, so Fanatical is currently doing his drive-through. Sparky gets a time penalty. Dutchy and Urban Grove for swap positions. There's Little T. And now Dutchy is in the podium spot, and Urban Grove has not got the traction On those soft tyres, little T down the inside. Oh, they're going side by side at no name. Oh my god. Oh. And Urban Grove holds on for P4. Krudakama slowly but surely catch back up to VF1 Korg. I'm just going to call him Korg now. I should be doing that for on the onset, but yeah. We'll still keep an eye on Dutchy Urban Groves and Little T's battle for P3 in a moment. Well, we'll stay on board with Krudakama and his battle with Korg for P1 and 2. And Dutchy's just right there, so don't count him out, but he does have a penalty as well. With 6 laps remaining, Little T's made the move on Urban Grove. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Up to P4. But Dutchy and Little T do have penalties. I think they're both 3 seconds as Urban Grove's coming in. Yeah, I thought so. Dutchy sets the fastest lap with a 58.2. So he'll nab an extra couple of points. Penalties. Dutchy has 8 seconds, Little T 5 seconds. So I think they might get those 5 seconds removed, but Dutchy does have a 3-second time penalty next to his name. A stroke race is up in the P8 here, ladies and gentlemen. Snags in P9, Overgrowth P10, Sparky P11, Fanatical P12, and Jenny is in P13. What a safety car. As Krudakama's outside of second of Korg, and Dutchy has another penalty. 6 seconds of penalties. You would think Dutchy and Little T would get rid of those 5-second penalties. So at the moment, Little T is on for a podium. But the thing is, when we do podium interviews, it's a top 3 on the game. So if Chris somehow gets third or better, and Little T doesn't, oh, that's going to cause some controversy, ladies and gentlemen. Snags looking to overtake Stroke Race, but is a little bit too far behind. Dutchy and Krudakama has caught back up to Korg, and we've got we're at the start our 10th lap at this wonderful Belgium Grand Prix. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't followed us on Twitch, follow us right now. Korg's got a 3-second time penalty. I think that just cost him. That's cost him the win for 100%. Unless Krudakama and Dutchy just take each other out. Oh wow. Gap to leader is 5.6 for Chris, so he won't get. Will he get on the podium? I don't think so. Or actually, he might. He might get onto the podium. He might get a P2 or something. Oh, Doctor's into the lane. Oh, he's getting rid of his 5-seconder. Yeah, he might get that 1 championship point. Here comes. Oh my god. Stroke Racer and Chunky. Chunky has got ahead of Stroke Racer just before Uru, so they don't go side by side. The top 3 are conversing once again. I need to check. Has Krudakama got any warnings? He's 1 away from a penalty. He's 1 away from a penalty. So this could be huge for Krudakama. This could be huge. If Krudakama gets a penalty, it's Korg's race again. But if Krudakama does not get a penalty in the next 4 laps, it's his race. But I know Dutchy has a 5-second, but we expect that to be removed. Oh, he comes. He'll take sector 2. Fanatical's out. Will that bring out a safety car? don't think so. Oh, he's crashed at No Name. Wow, that's a big impact. No safety car. Oh, Kritikama's lost the back end once again. That's helped out Korg a little bit, but no, Kritikama gets back into the slipstream. Dachi. Oh, that's a little bit wide. Dachi gets another time penalty. Definitely won't be on the podium here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Kritikama down the inside of Korg. Oh my god, Kritikama. Is that a penalty? Is that a penalty? No, but Kritikama's lost 2 positions. He'll take sector 3. Doctor's out, and Jenny's out. Oh my gentle lord. Let's just stay on board with Spark. Let's see what happened. Oh my god, I think they're taking each other out. 100% they're taking each other out. Ladies and gentlemen, stroke race will get points. He's in P9. I think he'll get 2 points. But back to the front. Back to the front here, ladies and gentlemen. Little T is hounding Kritikama. I think this is still Kritikama's race. Korg's very, very slow. I think the tyre wear is starting to hinder a lot of these drivers now. It's now become a 4-way scrap, and Chris needs to be under 3 seconds. He's half a second away from getting more positions. He needs to pick up the pace. Here comes Dachi against Korg. No, he's not going to make a move. Little T is under a second of Kritikama, and Kritikama will not have DRS on this straight. But will he have it? Gone up a Rouge. Lap 12 of 13. 2 laps to go, so no safety car can come out. Maybe a VSC might come out. It's 1.1. They've gone past the DRS point, but so he won't get DRS, but neither will Lil T, which is Kritikama's got a penalty. That is it. It is now Korg's race. I think Korg's got this. I think Korg has got this race. Big championship implications here, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to cause all sorts of confusion after the race with the points wise. But we do expect Dachi and Lil T to have their 5-second penalties removed, unless someone else has picked up something. But yeah, Dachi does have 9 seconds of penalties as well next to his name. So yeah, Kritikama's only got 3. Korg's got 3. Chris is the only one still racing without a penalty. Fair play to Chris. That's yet another time penalty. I think that is now 12 seconds of penalties, and this is the biggest bottle I've ever seen. Safety car madness. Oh. Snags coming in like 3 laps later after the safety car, which is strange. I'm not sure why he did that. But stroke race, ladies and gentlemen, is going to get points. He's going to get 2 championship points. What a drive, young man. As we're on the final lap, and Dutch is going to overtake Korg. I think, oh, he's fighting back. They're going side by side here. Dachi looking for the move on the inside at this very understeery car. Oh my god, gets onto the grass. And Kritikama from absolutely nowhere is taking the lead of this race. And now Cruda Karma's in the box seat on the final lap. Oh, what championship changing stuff this is. Korg, Dutchies cost Korg the race win. Cruda Karma from absolutely nowhere takes the inside line and overtakes both Korg and Dutchie. They both fell asleep. And we're in the final sector on the final lap. From absolutely nowhere. It's Cruda Karma this time. He's going to take advantage of a mishap. And Korg's now on the other end. Cruda Karma coming through the bus stop chicane. He's going to win this Belgium Grand Prix. There it is. Dutchie finishes in P4, Lil T P3, Chris P4. So Dutchie's down in the P5. Crack, I think this is his first race, will finish P6. Snags will finish P7. Urban will finish P8. Stroke will finish P9. And Sparky will finish P10 and gets 1 championship point. What a hectic race. But we do expect Little T and Dutchie to get 5 seconds removed post-race. So that will promote Little T up in the P2, but maybe even P1. Potentially, we have to wait and see after the race. The other day goes to Crack. But for me, I'm going to give it to Stroke Race. P9 gets 2 championship points here, ladies and gentlemen. But Cruda Karma from absolutely nowhere. He was third on the coming into the final at the start of the final lap. 2 sectors later, he's P1 and wins the Belgium Grand Prix. Dutchie has made Korg has made him lose the race. So there's the final classified results. Cruda Karma P1 gets the fastest lap point as well. So 27 championship points. Korg P2, Lil T P3, Chris P4, Dutchie P5, Crack P6, Snags P7, Urban Growth P8, Stroke Race P9, Sparky P10, and D Nevis are Jenny, Dark the Doctor, and F1 Fanatical. And the weekend race result is Cruda Karma is on top with 31 points. A full bag so far. Korg is in P2, Lil T is in P3, Chris P4, Dutchie P5, Crack P6, Snags P7, Urban Growth P8, Stroke Race P9, and Sparky P10, with Jenny, Doctor, and Fanatical haven't scored a point yet. So P8 will be Cruda Karma, and P1 will be Urban Growth. So that's going to be interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. But there's going to be some lot of stewards' inquiries after this race, especially with that safety car. Oh, Snacks coming. Didn't pit course, thought you couldn't do the mandatory pit stops under the safety car, but apparently it's only under VSCs. Okay, so Snags thought wrong. But wowzers. Alright, that's the feature race done. We're now on to the sprint race. I think it's either 10 or 11 laps of this Belgium Grand Prix, with Urban Growth on pole position. Ooh. After this race, I need to lie down. Just waiting on Stroke and Sparky. Oh, we should expect to see everybody onto the mediums. No, Jenny's on the softs. Okay, I mean... Okay, it's 9 laps, so I was way off. So 9 laps. Will we see a safety car? And remember, with the sprint race, only the top 8 will get championship points. So Urban Grove is P1, Snags P2, Crack is in P3, Dutchy P4, Chris P5, Little T P6, Cork P7, and Cruda Karma is in P8. So that's your running order with Stroke P9, Sparky P10, Jenny P11, Doctor P12, and F1 Fanatical in P13. So this is going to be interesting to see how Urban Grove and Snags play this out coming out of turn 1 against each other. Let me just check something. Alright, we're still good. So Jenny is the only one onto the softs. Oh, Fanatic. Okay. Oh dear. I think we're going to expect the safety car here, lads. Tell you what, the chat is going to be interesting afterwards. Let me tell you. You don't want to be in that chat after this race. Alright, so 9 racing laps to go. Wait for everybody to come back onto and come back to the grid order. Will we see a safety car? I mean, there's a potential of a safety car. I mean, we had one in the feature race. And yeah, it's... But I do think we'll see Dutchy and Lil T have their 5 seconds removed. And I think Lil T might actually win the race. But we'll come to that after the race is done. As we're going to get ready for 5 red lights for this sprint race at the Belgium Grand Prix. Alright. Just waiting on the lights here, lads. And it's lights out and away we go. Snags gets off to a good start. So does Crack. So Urban Grove holds position so far. Urban Grove stays P1. Stroke Racer already gets a time penalty. There's someone going off to the distance already. Stroke Race is causing some confusion. He's already up in a P6. Credit Karma. Oh, he's now letting cars through. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a big crash. And that's surely a DNF. Little T and Doctor has fun coming up Eau Rouge. Stroke Race is going to go 3 wide. Oh, what a camera angle. Jenny's up into P7. Cork's P8. Snags takes the lead of the race. I do apologise, Snags, for missing your overtake, but I had to see what happened at the back. Stroke Race with the lone penalty already. Fanatical is up into P9, but he's still getting no points. It's only the top 8. Jenny on the softs is up into P7 already. Cruda Karma's P6, Dutchy's P5, Dutchy's P4. He runs a little bit wide. Crack still is in the P3, Urban Grove P2, and Chunky Snags is now the lead of the race. Sparky and Stroke Race swapping positions. Crack's got a time penalty. Oh, he must be feeling the pressure of big Chris F1. Down the inside. Oh, what? That's his spin! He's into the fence! He's into the fence once again! Oh my god, this race! I think he might have just done a clip as Chris is up in the P3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wowzers. Oh, I'm gonna lose my voice. Jenny's already up in the P5. Chris is not in the P2, ladies and gentlemen. This game and its timing glitches. I cannot wait to uninstall this game. I'm just so over it. Dutchy's staying out. Probably can't get the softs to the end. Wait, oh my god, game! Sort you. Oh my god. This is confusing for everybody. I do apologize. Alright, I think it's sorted itself out. Snags, Urban, Chris. Oh my god! Crack's into the fence! He's into the fence and he's got front wing damage. So, expect to see him to come into the pit lane. And Jenny's up in the P3. Chris is down in the P4. But Snags has a 2.3 gap over Urban Growth. And we're on lap, I think it's lap 3. I could be wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. Dutchy's up down in the P10 with a broken wing. Has not pitted. Probably hoping for a safety car. Otherwise, his race is done. So, Sparky down the inside of Fanatical for P7. What a move. I just got the back end. Oh my. Oh no. Wait. Fanatical, you have to wait. Surely you have to wait. Stroke race is in the P8. Oh no, that might be a definite penalty coming Fanatical's way. Cork's up in the P5. Crew to Karma P6, Yellow Flag Sector 3 as Doctor as Crack is now into the pits. Jenny looking for a move onto Urban Grove. I think that might have been a warning for the young Jenny. Yellow Flag Sector 3 is just Doctor. And he's coming into the pit lane. As this, I do believe this is now lap 3 of 9. So we've got 7 racing laps to go. Unless safety car comes out like he did in the feature race. But we shall see. Dutchy, 3-second time penalty. He's going to get no points. Oh, around the outside goes Jenny and gets the move done. Oh my god, wrong button, Matt. What are you doing? And Urban Grove is going to come back and fight. Oh no, but Jenny is up in the P2. But you would expect the softs to die out any moment now. As Sparky's made the move on Stroker for P8. So Sparky making waves to come back at Fanatical for P7. Chris, no, he does not want to do that move again. Oh, Jenny goes a little bit wide. They must have hit the curb at the bus stop chicane. Jenny, 57.8, Yellow Flag Sector 1. Oh, it's Doctor at the moment. Crew to come at P6. He's got 31 points for the weekend so far. Here comes Chris. The clouds are getting dark, so will we see some potential for some rain come the end? Not sure. DRS. Chris is up into P3. Korg. Oh, he's going to go for it. No, he hangs back. Oh my god. Urban and Chris nearly touch. I think Korg hit Urban, but no wing damage by the looks of it. Oh no! Urban Grove has had a little bit of a spin. I think there might have been some slight contact. And Korg says, thank you very much. I'll take P4 like a bag of potato chips. And Jenny's got a time penalty. That's gonna harm Jenny's chances of a podium now. Because they're on the softs as well, so those tyres are gonna die out pretty soon, you would think. Fanatical and Sparky are swapping positions. Doctor has been lapped. There. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is going on between Sparky and Fanatical? Sparky's finally up into P7. Fanatical's down in the P8. Stroke race. Oh my god, that was so close to the fence. Dutchy looking for a move. There's Little T as well. Krudakama's had a spin. And it's just Krudakama. 10-second penalty for Doctor. Alright. And it's a VSC. And Doctor has retired from the session. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Alright. I have no idea what's going on anymore. As Fanatical has retired. Coming out of Eau Rouge. Yeah. Alright, we're going green flag racing here, ladies and gentlemen. No big boy safety car, but we did have a VSC. As Jenny's caught up to Chunky Snags. So Jenny must have had a very good VSC restart. Snags didn't. But I'm expecting Jenny's tyres just to go off at any moment. Ladies and gentlemen, Dutchy is in P8. He's got 1 point. But he's not going to be on a podium once again. Come the end of the race. Oh, Jenny down the outside, inside for the bus stop chicane. Dutchy gets another time penalty. And Jenny's up into P1. Snags P2. But Snags will get DRS going up Eau Rouge. Which is probably what Jenny goes a little bit wide. Yep. I knew what Jenny was trying to do there, but Snags was very, very open-minded to it. Ooh, that could be a warning for young Snags. As both Doctor and Fanatical have left the session, they're both DNF, and Snags is back up into P1. These two could have another battle. Chris and Korg have swapped positions, so Korg's up into P3. Could he win the entire weekend once again and pull away from Dutchy in the championship? The gap is only 18 points. But with Korg getting a podium in the feature race, and he's on a podium again in the sprint race, things are looking up for Korg in the championship wise. MP is going to get a lot of points over University as well, As Fanatical hasn't got any points and Dutchy's got limited points as well. So MP will gain some points back in the constructors. But Jenny's also looking for a move onto Snags, but that's 6 seconds of penalties. Yes, it is. So what is we need the gap to leader. So right now, if the race were to end, Jenny will be down in P5. As Jenny's made the move over Snags for P1 into the bust-up chicane with the DRS now. As we've got 3 laps to go. Chris really wants that podium. I think he'll get onto the podium. He needs to stay with Korg though, but Snags is going to get back the race lead. I'm surprised Jenny's tyres has not gone off yet. Must be a very, very good tyre saver, because even the softs aren't that go off pretty quickly around here, if memory serves me right. As Crack gets a penalty, I think Snags is on 2. I think Snags might be on 2 warnings. Criticama does have a penalty, so I don't know if Criticama will win the entire weekend. He might get onto the podium. He does have 31 points next to his name, so he will be on the podium somewhere potentially. Oh, what a Belgium Grand Prix. Tell you what, Korg and Chris are catching up to these two. I think Jenny's tyres are now starting to fade a little bit. Yeah, 1.5 seconds down on his time is Snags. I think Jenny's tyres are starting to wear out just a little bit. What's the gap to leader? It's 5.6 between Jenny and Urban. So Jenny will be down to P5, so he might need to pick up the pace a little bit. And Korg and Chris have now caught up, so it's going to be a 4-way scrap here, ladies and gentlemen, for the race win with 2 laps to go. As Jenny runs wide on purpose, here comes Snags. Oh, they're going to go side by side. Snags is going to get DRS. Oh no! Snags is out! Korg! Oh no! Oh my! Wow! Oh my God! And Snags has left. I do not blame him. Oh wow! Chris is now taking the lead with that incident between Jenny, Korg, and Chunky. I have no idea. I think Jenny might have some wing. No, I think her tyres. I think their tyres are just gone. Urban Grove's in P3. He'll get P2. Criticama's going to get Korg here. And don't count out Dutchy yet either. He can get Korg. And Chris is going to win. Jenny has 6 seconds. And he's already 2.3 ahead. And Jenny's going to come in. No. Jenny stays out. Urban Grove is going to get a P2 here, ladies and gentlemen. And Criticum is ahead of Korg. And Korg's going to he has to stay out with only a couple laps to go. Yep, fair play. And Urban Grove has overtaken Jenny. Jenny's got a puncture! Oh, wow! And Krudakama has got a penalty as well. He's got 3 seconds. Korg needs to stay within 3 seconds of Krudakama. Jenny's got a puncture. Urbangrove's going to get P2. Can Korg get back onto the podium? Dutchy's 10 seconds, but he's got at least 9 seconds of penalties. Little T has no penalties, so can he get Korg? I'm not so sure. Chris is going to win. Urbangrove is going to get P2 unless something catastrophic happens. There's Krudakama. Oh no, Korg's not getting on the podium. He will get P4 though. Krudakama's going to win the entire weekend. There's the overtake on Jenny. But after all this, ladies and gentlemen, Big Chris F1 is going to win the sprint race. As Korg gets a time penalty, that won't matter too much. But Chris, across the line, wins the sprint race. Urbangrove is going to get a P2. What? And Krudakama is going to get P3. And a last lap overtake by Korg on Jenny is going to get P4. Will Lil T move any more places? Yes, he will. P5. Dutchy's P7. Sparky will finish P8 maybe, but will he get Dutchy? Oh, half a second off. Stroke race to P9 and Crack will finish in P10. Wow, Chris wins. Urbangrove for P2. Krudakama P3. Korg survives a P4. Lil T P5. Jenny P6. Dutchy P7. Sparky gets 1 point. Oh my lord. Oh, gotta get these in for a podium interview as well. Driver of the day goes to Jenny. Well, that's Codemasters. Here was your driver of the day in this sprint race. I just can't believe what I've witnessed. If this is just Belgium, I cannot wait for Monza next week. There's the classified results for the sprint race. Chris won, Urbangrove P2, Krudakama P3, Korg P4, Lil T P5, Jenny P6, Dutchy P7 and Sparky P8. Outside the points is Stroke and Crack. And our DNFs are Chunky, Fanatical and Doctor. Weekend. Krudakama wins. Chris gets P2 and Korg gets P3. So Krudakama, Chris and Korg. Alright, we're just waiting on one more, and that will be Korg. Okay, so Korg cannot make it. So don't forget to include your audio, fellas. We'll start. We'll start with Krudakama, our wet race weekend winner. Um, we'll talk. I mean, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll start with the feature race. That last lap, you started the last lap in P3 about maybe 1 second behind Dutchy and Korg, but after 2 sectors you were P1.
Yeah.
Tell us like what happened on that last lap from your point of view.
Dashi was pushing to try eliminate how many positions he moves back, and I think he just tried to push on Korg, and they both went wide, and I just slid straight to the middle. Um, I stuffed up on the DRS straight the lap before, completely overshot it. As that put me back in P3, and then Dutchy just had to go as quick as he could to try eliminate how many positions he dropped back, and probably went a little bit too aggressive on Korg and just opened the gap right up the inside for me.
Oh man, it was a very nice overtake. I think I did catch it on stream, so you're welcome. Let's talk about the sprint race. What was your race like with the sprint race?
My controller batteries were low the whole race, like that whole second race, so I couldn't feel when the car was slipping. And then I probably lost car about 4 times, and then Dr. JDM went straight through the bus stop chicane into the wall, completely just took me off my line, and then I got front wing damage. And then Chunky and Korg had their incident, and then Jenny Gooch got a puncture, and I just ended up in P3 somehow, so pretty good result.
So you nearly got the full house. You didn't get the win in the sprint race. Very handy points in the championship. I think you're in the top 5. You're definitely in the top 10, top 5. Is that your goal, to finish in the top 5 in the championship, or you just trying to solidify top 10?
I'm not too sure. I can't make half the races, so I guess just going on the races we do and get some decent points for AIT and try to push them up to the top 3 constructors. But it's top 5 would be nice, but I think I could be up there, like close-ish around there. But we'll see.
Alright, fair. Alright, that's your race weekend winner, ladies and gentlemen, Krudakama. Now we move on to V-Chris F1 on debut and finishes second over the entire weekend. Let's talk about the feature race, the first race. Tell us about your race from your point of view.
It's a bit weird, to be honest, since I've never really had a go at these cars. It's just for me, I just have to learn the braking on them. Like I feel like they've got little bottle tops of brakes compared to like an F1 car. But besides that, I had an incident on the straight with Crack, whatever his name is. I was coming down straight and he just came straight in front of me. He said he got too greedy. He said it was his fault, but there was no stress. And then I pitted straight after. And then, yeah, just stayed pretty much in 4th. I stayed in 6th, I think. 6th, and then because of Dutchy's penalties and that, I just thought if I stay where I am, if I could just sort of keep the pace up, then I'll sort of creep up there. I would have got 3rd by 100 of a second. But like that shit corner on the shit corner is the last one, and that was it really. But I'm just sort of happy to get where I got there, and
yeah. Speaking of Dutchy, I did mention for the stream we might see Dutchy and Little T's 5-second penalties removed because of the safety car incident with F1 Fanatical. So yeah, that was something to behold. But we'll move past that and we'll talk about the sprint race. The Korg, Chunky Snags and Jenny incident. I caught it on stream, but I want your point of view of it. Did you see it happen, or were you a bit too far behind?
No, I still recorded it. So you see him just in the distance, but you do see it all unfold, which I put in the Discord recording. As soon as that happened, Cole got smacked straight in front of me. Like, I would add DRS and Korg. I was close enough. I think it was 500 behind Korg at the point. So I sort of keep my eye on the Delta a lot. And yeah, I seen those two go side by side, Jenny and Chunky. And then I think on my point of view, Jenny left him room, what I could see. So I think Chunky, just maybe understeered into him, and then unfortunately took out Korg, which left the door open for me, and that was it. Happy days.
Yeah, and then I was looking. I was mind-boggling. I was mind-boggled at that incident. I was too focused on Korg. Then I look up. I see you in P1. Jenny gets a puncture on the last lap, and you win with Urban Growth in P2. It's a very, very weird 1-2 because you don't expect it. We're expecting as many points as you did tonight, or we just
Nah, not at all.
were you hoping for at least one podium?
I didn't expect to get any points at all. I thought I'd crash. Not a lie. I had a cracking time trial, and I thought, fuck, these things are everywhere. And yeah, I don't know what to say really. Just I was surprised myself, especially in the feature race where I thought, I don't have much pace, but I think I got enough just to keep up. And yeah, I thought pretty karma. And then he done well, and the points go to the constructors for him. So happy days for him.
Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately Korg could not make it to the podium interviews tonight. It would have been fascinating to talk to him about that incident with Snags and Jenny. Next week it is Monza. So that is going to be actual something to behold. Don't forget F1 Sunday tomorrow at Belgium. I think we do have a new commentator commentating the Sunday races now. And don't forget F1 Wednesday. Mitchie won't be here. I think I'm commentating. It just depends on work, and we're at Monza for F1 Wednesday. But F2 next week will be at Monza as well. Hopefully Abyss will be back. Otherwise, it's just going to be me again. And until next time, we'll see you at Monza for F2. See ya!